Hello. Today I'm going to be planting some radishes, and the reason I'm planting the radishes, I'll show you why, is, you remember you would have seen this garden before. The other week I put in the artichokes and I've put in lavender. Now I also put in nasturtiums, and I knew it was going to be 50-50 with them, and the cold was just too much and they've died. You can see them here. You could hang on to them and hopefully, you know, try and see if they come back, but they're pretty knackered, so I'm just going to pull these out. Sometimes, you know, frost just kills things off, or you just lose things somehow, so I might keep that one in there. The bottom part of it still seems to be okay, it's just the actual top part that the frost has kind of settled on and knocked off. So that one in particular, I might just leave, and we'll see how it goes, because winter's just starting, so there's still a few more months of cold weather to go. Right, now back to what I was doing, is radish. Now I've got some radish seedlings here. Now what I wanted to show you, when you plant seeds, the actual plant itself will send off these, the first leaves that come out are actual feeder leaves. So it uses those to get energy into the seed itself for the root system to grow, for photosynthesis and all that kind of stuff. Now, they're easily recognisable. That's it there. 9 times out of 10 they're kind of heart-shaped or just round, totally different from the actual leaf. Now there's the radish leaf, and that's that feeder one. So if you find these popping up initially, don't pull them out. They're not weeds that are coming up. Just let them grow, and then the actual true leaves will come up. And as these get a little bit stronger, you can see this one's going a bit yellow. That'll just die off. Alright. Now, you can just see the base of the actual radish there. Alright. Now, I'll pop these in. Now, I might go for a bit of uniformity, and I'll do a bit of a row. There's another nasturtium. Alright. So, grab your seedling. Nice little hole. Pop it in. Don't bury it too much. You don't want to actually have the stems of the leaves actually resting on the dirt itself, because that'll cause root rot. So, a little bit above. I'm using some mulch. This is sugarcane mulch, as you probably know from the video, and that's it. So I'll put in a couple more. But radishes are really easy to grow. You can have them about 10 centimetres apart from each other. Easy to grow from seed. You can pretty much grow them most of the year. Spring and summer is when you'll get a really good crop. Coming into winter, they should be okay. We'll see how we go. But generally you can grow them any time of the year. Keep the water up to them. Do fertilise them, but not too heavily. And if you're putting them into a garden, if the soil's okay, don't add any more manure or anything like that to it. Because what will happen is, you'll plant, say you planted one of these, it'll get planted, the root system will stalk out into the actual manure itself, and the plant will be like, oh great, we've got all this stuff, and it'll just put its energy into actual leaf production. So you can't eat the leaves. So you want it to actually go to where the bulb is. So just be careful of the feeding process too. Liquid feeds are good, gives it a little burst. Try not to leave them in the ground too long. Once they get to a pretty good size, you can pull them straight out. I'll just pop a couple more in. But really easy. So if you want something to kind of grow, like if you're just starting to plant things, radishes are really easy. Radish, lettuce, beetroot, all that kind of stuff. You can't go wrong really. They can be susceptible to caterpillars, white butterflies, cabbage moth, things like that. You'll see the holes in the leaves where they're eating it, and you'll actually see on the bulb itself, on the radish bulb itself, little white tracks would have eaten the first layer. So if you need to give them a spray with an organic spray, then give them a go. If not, just leave them. Like with mine, I know that I'm going to get a little bit of damage here and there from certain things, but unless it's becoming a real problem, I don't worry about it. Daily inspections, you can pick things off. Right, now they're really easy. Radishes, when they get to about half golf ball size, they're generally pretty ready to go. If they get any bigger than that, they become real. I like them bigger than that because I like them quite hot and peppery, so I let them grow a little bit bigger. If you want to keep them just kind of milder and sweeter, just pick them when they're a bit smaller. Discard the leaves, add to salads, put them in soups. Pickle them. I'm going to pickle these, so I'll go through that when they're all processed too. But really, really easy. Cool. There's something else I was going to say, but I've forgotten now. Keep the water up to them. Don't let them get too waterlogged. A liquid feed's good. Don't add any excess manure or anything to the actual soil because they'll put it into the leaf growth. Nice, well-drained area. Cool. Now these are good because the lavender and the artichokes are going to be a while growing, and I don't want to waste the space. So I've got a couple of things in here that'll just utilise the area, just quick growing crops. These will be ready to pick in about 4 to 6 weeks, so pretty easy to grow. Cool. Alright, hang on, let me come around. So any questions about radish, anything like that, just give me a yell. I keep thinking there was something else I was going to say and I've forgotten what it is. Easy to grow from seed too with radish. I'll remember as soon as I turn the camera off. Alright, any questions, just give me a yell, alright? Cool. See ya.